Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the week of 24th until the 31st of March. So let's get started and see what is coming up during this week and any other messages that come up. The Justice card is up first, 4 of Wands, the Star, 9 of Wands, and then the 2 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, there is the 6 of Cups. Okay, so Justice is Libra. There could be a Libra in the picture. Justice is all about diplomacy, balance, a form of protection. So you could be in this place where you are being diplomatic, or there are situations that are requiring you to be diplomatic, to stay in your balance, in your own well-being, dealing with people, and how that provides you a sense of protection and the ability to navigate situations as well. So yeah, a lot of diplomacy here, especially when it comes to dealing with people. And the so I feel like there is also, with this being a major arcana, there could be some kind of justice that is coming to you, or maybe a legal situation as well. And feels like there's something being sorted with the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is an achievement. We just happen to be coming into Aries season. So there's a form of milestone that you're coming to here. The 4 of Wands can also be connected to maybe a structure, a source of structure and stability with the 4 of Wands. Overall, it feels like an achievement. The Star is Aquarius. There could be an Aquarius in the picture. The Star is also showing destiny and purpose and some form of alignment. So you could be doing some self-care here, connecting to your purpose, or even vulnerability, a form of deeper self-care and alignment with the Star. Even the Star has balance between the left and right, so there could be some balancing work that you're doing here as well. The 6 of Cups as the overall energy together with the Star, I see a connection or a remembrance that you're having. And yeah, for some of you on the very energetic level, that could be a remembrance of who you are and its connection to some star ancestors or even your star ancestry. The 9 of Wands is one of resilience and perseverance. So there's something here where you are persevering through. I see throughout this week, when we add up the ones, 4 and 9, 13, and then with the number 2 here, 15. So 15 is the number of Saturn and also karma. Karma in general doesn't have to be positive, negative, like revenge, but it's just really that thing of balance. So there could be some stuff where you are persevering through and then you're working through that. And usually when the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands come together, it's like someone is close to the finish line and there's a spirit guide that shows up and is encouraging them to carry on. So I'm getting a cheerleading experience here with the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands in terms of context can be connected to neighborhood environment. So there could be something happening in your neighborhood as well. And maybe travel with the 9 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is one of direction. This is also Aries energy, so I feel like there's something to do with planning that you're doing here, or some kind of a working through resistance that you're doing, and as soon as you do that, you are finding balance and you are moving in a certain direction, or you're moving in a new way or in a new direction. So let's get some clarifications. Oh, we had this card in this deck, so I'm going to see King of Wands. The King of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There could be a fire sign in the picture. The King of Wands is also showing a reclamation of power, maybe something that you have reclaimed your power from, or even in general, how you show up. So you're showing up powerfully, or you are a way we portray, and this person is on a stage, if you look at that. So there's something about a performer with the King of Wands, or how someone performs or portrays themselves to the outside. So this is someone that looks good, or does their best to look that way. So you could be in this energy, or you are dealing with someone like that as well. Overall, the King of Wands is a reclamation of power. And if we look at the King of Wands with all these cards, I feel like there is a protection that you have. I also feel there are some maybe situations that you're keeping at a distance at this time, or you are being watched from a distance, and that could be in the physical with that number 15 of karma. It could be regarding some karmic relationship, maybe karmic contracts, and how maybe they're viewing you from a distance. You also have that connection to star ancestry that I'm getting here, where you are being watched from a distance. So yeah, there are different ways to look at being watched in this capacity, and of course in every capacity. Justice is clarified by Two of Swords, Four of Wands by the King of Pentacles, the Star by Six of Cups again, Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords, Two of Wands with the Six of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So the Two of Swords with Justice, this is also Libra energy. So you could have some strong connection to the 7th house Libra. So this is to do with the divine inheritance. The Two of Swords can find someone at the crossroads, maybe making of a decision, and with Justice and Two of Swords coming together, it feels like there is not really a decision to make, but more of how to merge opposites, or how to see beyond two sides of a situation and keep going from there. So this is seeing beyond the crossroads. So there could be some situations where you're doing that and you are keeping your or you could even be just reflecting or having more time for reflection with this decision that you're making, and then from there, little do you know, you are moving. The King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so there could be an earth sign in the picture. I see the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, so you could be dealing with different situations or different areas of your life as well. The King of Pentacles can show a business person, maybe someone who is all about finances. I feel like you being in the King of Pentacles energy shows a lot of abundance as well. The Six of Cups and the Star together with the Six of Cups, there's something very beautiful happening here in the middle regarding a remembrance. Also maybe two different perspectives or different perspectives of what remembrance is, but I'm getting remembrance of who you are and a connection to a calm energy. And there could be a past life connection as well over here. The Eight of Swords with the Nine of Wands. Now, this is what I'm getting. Maybe there is a blockage, or if you are experiencing anything here, then maybe you're working also, or you're being guided here to work on. It's a continuous process, so I never get tired of saying it, to work on coming out of your thinking mind, you know, that mind space, coming back into the body so that you continue to gain clarity if you're working on something, if you're going on a path. To also, part of this reflection and shift is saying that the blockage is also a part of the path. And if you're dealing with someone, the Nine of Wands and Eight of Swords, or even more than one person, it's one where maybe the narrative continues. Maybe the story is the same story again and again. So perhaps there's something that you're working your way around, whether to see if to keep going with this or to just let it be. So this is one where there's not much you can do than to just let the person or let this situation be what it is. So there's a kind of narrative here that could be going around for a person, or a story that needs to be changed. And the Six of Pentacles, or you also have changed around a narrative, and if you're dealing with someone, then it could be that they see you in the same narrative still. Okay, so that could be significant. I feel like this is what it is all about here. And the Six of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. Six of Pentacles is one of giving and receiving. There's also a form of service that I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles. So there could be a payment here, or a kind of payment that comes to you with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you are receiving 6 and 6 and 6. So there's a remembrance also of royalty that you're having, or you also help people to remember that. Yeah, I feel like there's a remembrance, a major remembrance that is happening, even with the King of Wands. Okay. Or you could just have people as well calling you to say they remembered you, or flashbacks, people from the past, friends and lovers, and you get to discern what it is that you take in. Adventure. You make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. authority. Okay, so I'm going to read this out and you can take it the way that it resonates. Clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. Courage. Ask what you're afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. So there's something about your courage with the King of Wands as well, or something that you are... the King of Wands can also show ownership or a kind of ownership. On the table, time to put your demands on the table. Get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. Now, that is the Justice card as well. So there's some kind of justice that you are, it could be that serving, or even there's something being served. You could even be the one serving yourself. So like being of service with the Six of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, renewal. You need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and break through. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Scorpio? Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. And water guardian, connect with your emotions. So the great teacher is all about you could be a teacher. This is like the Hierophant card. This is of experiences. It also tells me of a lot of blessings and divine intervention that are working for you. The great teacher is also telling of maybe you're doing some release work as well, or letting some things that if you can't control, or you cannot, if you feel like you have done what you can, that is the great teacher saying, then let it be. So perhaps this is also a way of saying your guides are saying to connect with them, in the sense that you've done what you feel you need to do. Then ask your guides, or tell your guides, hey, I have done what I need to do. What do you want me to do here? You know, that kind of thing. And that also will help you to release any resistance and to connect with your emotions. And from there, you're gaining more information and guidance. Talk about guidance, and we have direction guardian. Choose your path. With that said, I'm going to read the Direction Guardian a little bit. The Ace of Cups together with the Direction Guardian and Water Guardian, you may find yourself connecting with your emotions as well, or connecting more with your emotions. The Direction Guardian is 99, which adds up to 18, and 18 is the Moon card in the tarot. So I feel like you are gradually stepping into uncertainty. You've done this before, and perhaps with the eclipse period, you know, this last weeks of March, beginning of April, they're highly intense, you know, a lot of intensity. So no matter how used to the dark, how used to uncertainty one is, it's still, you know, it's still a lot. So perhaps this is where you are finding balance, or even more balance, and redefining what that means, and sometimes even dropping off what that definition means in the first place. Direction Guardian says, connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored, so if you know that there is a decision to be made, and particularly if you're feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. So with the great teacher being the Hierophant, the Direction Guardian, and then it says nothing is set in stone. So there could be something here where you are being released because you're being told that it's not set in stone, and, you know, no one has the right to keep you that way, or nothing has the right to do that. So this is where I'm getting the On the Table and Justice card is a way of saying that your guides are working with you. Whatever you're working through, you're not alone in this as well. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that this message was helpful. I wish you a blessed week as well, and have, yeah, I said that already, so do take care. Bye-bye.